Hey guys, Achintya Gomet this side. This is the first video of our series Campus to Company. In this video, we are going to talk to Raveet Kumar and talk about his journey, how he got selected in Google, and we are going to talk about all the hiring process of Google in detail. So please watch the video till the end. So welcome Raveet, welcome to the video. Thanks for taking out time and discussing your journey with us.
Hi everyone, thank you Achintya sir for inviting me in this. I'm really excited to share my journey with you all.
Great. Thanks, Raveet. We are also excited. So let me introduce you in brief. Raveet is a 2022 batch CSC student from BIET. Raveet is a 4-star coder at CodeShop and specialist at CodeForces. Currently, he is an instructor, DSA CP instructor at NRAce coding. He has also done an internship at Josh Technology. He has also been a DSA CP instructor at Shape AI, where he has taught over 1,000 students CP and DSA. He is not just a geek, he has an all-round experience. Apart from this, he is also a captain of college volleyball team in which he has also won many competitions. Okay, so let's begin. Before we begin the video, let me give you a very crucial information. Raveet has participated in many famous coding contests like Google, Kickstart, Scalar, Codex. These have helped him prepare better for his interviews in different companies. I'm telling you about a coding contest which is of these level, which you can join and prepare better. It is CodeKaze by Coding Ninjas, which is going to be conducted on 6th of March. The prize money for this is going to be 30 lakhs. It is cash prize, not goodies or anything. It is cash prize of 30 lakhs in different categories. Apart from this, top 10,000 students will be eligible for getting hired for internships and jobs in companies like Tokopedia, CoinDCX and 100 other hiring partners. All year students, first year, second year, third year, final year students are eligible to participate in this. So what are you waiting for? Link is there in the description. Register now. So we have divided this whole discussion into 3 parts. In the first part, we are going to talk about how to get shortlisted for interview at Google. In the second part, we are going to talk about the whole interview process of Google. And in the third part, we are going to talk about the college life of Raveet and all the other aspects that you want to know. So as Raveet, you have told me about that you directly applied on the Google's website. You didn't go through any on-campus or any referral. So will you tell me what are the key factors that led to your shortlisting?
I can say the key factor will be competitive programming. Mostly it matters the most. I think in my selection procedure, in the complete all the rounds, only DSA was asked. Even not much from the core subject was asked also. Neither related to project was also asked. So yes, so I can say what matters the most was competitive programming, and other than that, I can say LinkedIn also helped me. I had great connections. You should always maintain your LinkedIn ID and update your profile, because you can ask referral from there only. If your LinkedIn profile is good, like a person who is going to see your LinkedIn ID, if he gets attracted to it, obviously he will give you referral.
Okay, so you are saying your CP profiles, your LinkedIn helped you get a shortlisting to your Google, and you saying the most important was CP. Okay, so just taking a rough estimate, how many coding and CP problems you solved in your whole preparation journey? Just a rough estimate.
Like uh, Approximately 500 to 700. You can
500 plus. That's all combined. So that's a huge number, guys. I'm not telling you to solve this number. This is just a rough estimate. So I would like to ask you, how much time did it took you to do these kind of problem, and second, how much hours per day did you dedicate to this?
how much hours? 6 to 8 hours. When it was lockdown time, so I was easily able to manage 6 to 8 hours of coding. It was not like every day I am giving 6 to 8 hours, but sometime I used to take off also, like Saturday Sunday mainly it was off. But yes, on an average for 5 to 6 hours every day
How much time duration? How many months?
for 8 months, approximately 8 to 10 months.
So okay, so it took Ravi at least 8 to 10 months to solve more than 500 coding problems, which led to his shortlisting in Google. That's great. So let's move on to the next question. What are the key resources or YouTube channels that you have followed for your journey?
What are the key resources? I can say CP algorithms helped me a lot. Along with that, Geeks for Geeks website is always comes for rescue. And other than that, what YouTube channels? I can say Pep Coding also helped me. and
Okay.
like whenever I got stuck in any like question, uh, there was one sheet like Lababa sheet, so I got it
Okay.
from somewhere. So
450
I
days.
solved some question. Yes, I solved some question from there. Whenever I got stuck at any question, so I can see code library. There is one channel, and they have posted all the solution for that. So yes, that also helped me.
Yeah. So next question is very commonly asked. Do Google prefer any coding language? Like, do they have any preference? And also, what is your preferred coding language?
So no, there is no preferred language for Google. Like any language you can choose. Like mainly they give three choices, like C++, Java, or Python. If any of whatever you are comfortable with, you can select. Like before even the interview process start, they are going to ask you what is your preferred language. You can tell them. According to that, they arrange their interviewers, and yes, all. So my
Okay, okay.
preferred language was C++.
Okay, so you were doing in C++ and you can do in any language. So students don't get confused. You can choose any language, whichever you want to do. What role does development projects and internship play?
Like development matters. Like if you are not doing competitive programming, so obviously development matters a lot. Like that is the only thing that can help you getting referrals, obviously. But if you are doing competitive programming also, then you can say, like if you are an average competitive programmer, then you should make some good projects, at least one good project. And if you are not doing CP at all, just lead code, then try to make some 2 to 3 good projects that will be good for your resume. And if you are really highly rated competitive programmer, then some basic project will also work fine.
Okay, so how was your projects? Were your
Like
projects were mid to advanced, basic?
like I can say like basic and one good.
Okay, so according to you, like students ask, sir, CP kitna kare? How much DSA should we do? So how should we quantify them and tell them simply?
Like I can say, like if you have solved 500 question on lead code, that you can say yes, it is a good mark. You have
Okay,
done a lot of questions. Other than that, you can say also, if you are 4 star or 5 star coder, that will be good, like for getting into Google at least.
okay, okay. So that is the bare minimum. Okay, okay. But okay, okay. So students, number of problems is not a bar. It's actually your problem skills. Okay, we are just giving a number because that will at least those number will take to complete whole syllabus, right? Because there are so many topics, so many sorting, etc. है ना? You must be knowing already. So that's why don't say कि 500 क्वेश्चन कर लिए रवीत भैया ने कहा था अब गूगल में क्यों नहीं हो रहा है ना सो प्लीज डोंट थिंक लाइक दैट ओके also when I was going through your resume I saw your CGPA it's very decent so how did you manage your CGPA along with this so much CP
So like जब मैंने प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट किया तो इट वाज लॉकडाउन, सो इतना ज्यादा डिफिकल्टी नहीं हुआ मैनेज करने में स्टडीज को. बट हाँ, अगर कॉलेज भी चल रहा होता है तब मैं प्रिपरेशन कर रहा होता, थोड़ा मैनेजमेंट करना पड़ता है ऑब्वियसली, क्योंकि अभी वो चीज मैंने लर्न की थी जब मुझे इंटर्नशिप भी मैनेज करनी थी. एंड लाइक अपना एक खुद का तो क्लासेस भी लेता हूँ तो वो भी मैनेज करना था, एंड अलोंग विद द स्टडीज बिकॉज कॉलेज वर गोइंग इन ऑफलाइन मोड. तो उस टाइम पे थोड़ा डिफिकल्टी होता है, बट एंड स्पोर्ट्स भी रेगुलरली खेल रहा था, तो सारी चीजें मैनेज तो करना पड़ता है. तो हाँ, तो हो जाता है मैनेज, ऐसा नहीं है. बस मेन चीज है प्रेफरेंस अपनी बनानी पड़ती है, अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट सारी चीजें मैनेज होने लगती हैं.
so the last question for this segment do you have any advice to students who are just starting their journey of CP
Like one advice is, like don't get demotivated easily. So like बहुत बार होगा, if you are in tier 3 college, so एक बार लगेगा कि okay, my friend is doing GATE, so why I am doing this, that is more safer option, at least I can learn here, and then that is more easy. Like हमारे कॉलेज में कंपनी भी नहीं आती है, ये सब आता है मन में. बट डिमोटिवेट मत हो, अगर तुमने स्टार्ट किया है सीपी तो स्टार्ट करो और अच्छे से, मतलब बस एक बार स्टार्ट हो जाओ. मुझे पता है बहुत बार ऐसा होगा कि क्वेश्चंस नहीं होंगे, डिमोटिवेट हो जाओगे, छोड़ दोगे, बट नहीं छोड़ना है. एक बार अगर तुम लीव कर रहे हो, जो टॉपिक पे लीव टफ लगा, लीव किया, वापस थोड़े दिन बाद उस पर ट्राई करो, जो इजी कंफर्टेबल जोन वाले क्वेश्चन थे उस पर प्रैक्टिस करो, फिर वापस आ जाओ इस पे. तो ऐसे करके अगर 2-3 बार भी चीजें करते हो ना, तुम्हारी नॉलेज जो इजी इजी टॉपिक से ही काफी नॉलेज गेन हो जाती है कि वो टफ टॉपिक भी क्रैक होने लगते हैं. यस.
That's a very good point he has said. Like you have like 3 to 4 years to prepare. Like you don't have to prepare for Google in 2 months or 3 months. So prepare accordingly, manage accordingly, plan accordingly. Okay. So don't give up hope too soon. Okay. So now we move on to the second part of our discussion. Ravi, please let us know in brief what were the different rounds of your interview.
So like मेरा first round हुआ था, तो उसमें only DSA was asked. It was for all the rounds 45 minutes का होता है Google का, and वो बहुत ही strict होते हैं interviews में, like 45 minutes, like उससे 1-2 मिनट भी ज्यादा नहीं लेते हैं. उसी में उनका स्टार्टिंग में 5 मिनट इंट्रो में लाइक अपना इंट्रो भी देना होता है और वो भी अपना भी इंट्रोडक्शन देते हैं, एंड लास्ट में थोड़ा सा लाइक फीडबैक क्वेश्चंस एंड ऑल दैट, वो सब क्वेश्चन पूछने होते हैं. तो लाइक मेन जो टाइम होता है 35 मिनट्स में तुम्हें एक दो जो भी क्वेश्चन दिए जाते हैं वो करने होते हैं. अगर ज्यादा टफ क्वेश्चन है तो एक क्वेश्चन होता है, वरना 2 क्वेश्चन भी पूछ लिए जाते हैं. देन ऐसे सेकंड राउंड हुआ था, एंड सेकंड एंड थर्ड राउंड वर ऑन द सेम डे. और उसके बाद फाइनल राउंड हुआ था, एंड फाइनल राउंड एंड थर्ड राउंड में लास्ट में 15 मिनट एक्स्ट्रा थे. 45 मिनट होता है बट 15 मिनट मतलब 1 आवर के थे लास्ट 2 राउंड्स. और वो 15 मिनट्स में एक्स्ट्रा गूगलीनेस क्वेश्चन पूछे गए थे, जो कि वो एचआर टाइप राउंड होता है जिसपे वो लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज असेस करते हैं एंड क्वालिटीज दैट यू कैन वर्क इन अ टीम.
Okay. So those were more like trying to understand your personality, what kind of person, how will you fit in their team, etc. So that's what they are trying to understand. So great. Give me some idea of what kind of problems were asked to you in each round.
Like I can't share the exact questions, but like
Just
for
the
the
idea.
first like for the first round, a problem was asked that I solved using a ordered set. Like the increment operator is there in ordered set, so that I used for that. And in the second round it was a binary search I used, and then for the follow-up question I used try data structure. And in the third round, a question that was asked, it was more of a rapid fire type of questions. So like 5 questions were asked in to me, like in 45 minutes span. So like they were giving questions and I have to solve it as quickly as possible and write down the code. And for the final round, it was on graphs, so I solved it using topological sort.
Okay, I think students, you will get a good idea what kind of questions these are. Apart from this, you can read lots of interview experience on GFG, other website, YouTube channels, if you want to get a good hang around what kind of questions will be asked. So if I want to summarize what all topics will be asked in interviews, then that will be
complete DSA. You have to prepare complete DSA. Like some advanced data structure is also good. Complete DSA when I'm saying like जितना syllabus में दिया जाता है कोर्स जो होता है तुम्हारे कॉलेज में उतना तो आना ही चाहिए. Then some intermediate data structures, STL, like if you are using C++, so STL आना चाहिए सही से use करना. And if you are using Java, तो collection framework आना चाहिए. Then other than that, कुछ advanced data structure like Fenwick tree or segment tree आता हो, and trie data structure, all of these can be useful. So इतना
okay.
आना
And
चाहिए तो
core
अच्छा
subjects
रहेगा.
are asked like OS, DBMS, software engineering.
So core subjects like for Google, it doesn't matter a lot. Like they mainly focus on problem solving and DSA only. But like core subjects are asked in different companies like Microsoft also. So at least OS and DBMS अच्छे से prepare कर लेना. OOPS तो आना ही चाहिए, mandatory है. Yes. तो
Also, will
तीन
they
तो
ask questions about your project?
yes, projects also matters. Like but the thing is same, like if you have done enough CP, then थोड़े project weak हो तो चलता है.
Okay. So
हाँ,
balance हो जाता है.
balance होना चाहिए.
Tell me about what was the attitude of the interviews, like what vibe did you get from them?
Like vibes that I got from my interview was like very friendly. Like they were really friendly.
Hmm.
Like if I was stuck at any point, like they were ready to give me hints and all that. So yes, they were very friendly in that. Like in my final round, I thought like they are giving me hints, so maybe like now I am going to get rejected. But it is not the case. If like they know they are given a hard question, so it will take time to understand. So अगर कभी stuck हो रहे हैं hint
Fine.
लेने में वो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. तो काफी अच्छे होते हैं.
Okay, so
एंड
it's not
रिक्रूटर्स आर आल्सो रियली गुड. लाइक पूरे टाइम पे कांटेक्ट में रहेंगे फुल प्रोसेस में. ऐसा नहीं लगेगा कि वहां क्या हो रहा है तुम्हें पता नहीं चल रहा है. अगर इवन तुम मेल करोगे तो अगले दिन तक रिप्लाई आ ही जाएगा.
So that's the end of our second part. Now we move on to the third part. So this is the company Google which select you. Ravi, would you like to share us some companies which rejected you? Like it's very important for students to know. Like you cannot win, you cannot get selected even if you are great at CP in all companies. Like so, would you like to share some companies?
Yes, like mainly if I am reaching to any company's interview, so I have never got rejected. But like online assessment में काफी कंपनी थी जिनमें मतलब फुल क्वेश्चंस भी किए हैं तो भी कोई मेल नहीं आता है इंटरव्यू के लिए. ऐसा भी हुआ है. एंड बहुत सारा ज्यादातर तो ये होता है कि शॉर्ट लिस्ट ही नहीं होता है रिज्यूमे. अब वो नॉर्मल सबको आदत हो जाती है क्योंकि इतने बल्क नंबर में रिज्यूमे सबमिट होते हैं, तो वो उन चीजों की आदत होती है. बट द थिंग इज अगर तुमने इफ यू हैव डन हार्ड वर्क, सो लाइक कभी अगर तुम्हें मौका मिलेगा इंटरव्यू तक तुम उसे क्लियर कर सकते हो। बस ये है कि वेट फॉर दैट राइट अपॉर्चुनिटी और अप्लाई करते रहो।
Okay, so that's a good point that he has ended, that you have to keep applying. Even if you are great at CP, your resume will not get selected. तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आप में कुछ कमी है, कंपनी का कुछ डिफिकल्टी, यार एप्लीकेशन बहुत सारी होती हैं, कंपनी हो सकता है ना देख पाए आपका प्रोफाइल ढंग से, उनका जो सॉफ्टवेयर है ना पिकअप कर पाए, बहुत कुछ हो सकता है. तो डोंट गेट demotivated and keep trying. Okay, so you are currently working as instructor at NRAce coding. So would you like to tell us something about this to us audience?
सो NRS कोडिंग इज लाइक माय चैनल। सो इसमें लाइक मैंने मेन एम यही था कि काफी स्टूडेंट्स थे, जब मैं पढ़ाता था तो वहां से भी फीडबैक मिला कि हाँ काफी अच्छा पढ़ा रहा हूँ, तो उन्होंने बोला कि ये सर आप कंटिन्यू कर सकते हो। मैं लाइक मैं पर्सनल ट्यूशन टाइप कुछ ऐसा स्टार्ट किया, तो उसमें काफी बच्चे पढ़ने लगे, तो लाइक लगा कि हाँ आगे भी कोर्स इस पे ला सकता हूँ। तो उसमें मेरा कोर्स है DSA पे एंड इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन पे। सो यस, उसमें ये भी काफी बच्चे पढ़ते हैं और काफी अच्छा अच्छा अचीव भी कर रहे हैं। लाइक वन ऑफ माय स्टूडेंट इज आकांक्षा हु हैव गॉट 18 LPA पैकेज। सो लाइक यस, काफी स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे हैं अच्छे जो कर रहे हैं अभी।
सो दैट्स वंडरफुल एंड आई वुड रियली अप्रिशिएट कि रवीत अपना टाइम दे रहे हैं, डेडिकेट कर रहे हैं, कम्युनिटी को गिव बैक कर रहे हैं, एंड आई वुड अप्रिशिएट. और मैं चाहूंगा बच्चों से, यू शुड डेफिनेटली गो एंड चेक हिज चैनल, लिंक इज देयर इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन. तो प्लीज चेकआउट करें, वीडियोस चेक करें, इनका बूट कैंप और कोर्स की डिटेल्स देखें. अगर आपको अच्छा लगता है तो डेफिनेटली एनरोल करें, इंक्वायरी करें. ओके, सो गो चेकआउट. So those were the serious questions. Now we are going to talk about something fun. So how was your college life? Would you like to share some experiences with us?
लाइक कॉलेज लाइफ वाज लाइक कभी भूली नहीं जा सकती, सबसे मेमोरेबल रहेगी हमेशा, क्योंकि फर्स्ट 2 इयर्स लॉकडाउन से पहले तक सिर्फ मजे किए हैं, कोई पढ़ाई नहीं की थी। लाइक स्पोर्ट्स सबसे ज्यादा अगर कुछ याद आएगा तो स्पोर्ट्स के वो है, लाइक प्रबंधन होता है इंटर स्टेट कॉम्पिटिशन स्पोर्ट्स का, तो उसमें पूरे पूरे दिन ग्राउंड पे ही रहे हैं हम लोग। तो हाँ काफी ज्यादा मजे आते हैं, खुद ही ग्राउंड हमने प्रिपेयर भी किया था, इवन HBTU भी आया था खेलने।
सही है. So you have enjoyed your college life, everything extracurricular thing apart from coding. So ऐसा नहीं है बच्चों, if you want Google or any fan company की सब कुछ भूल के सिर्फ कोडिंग करनी है, ठीक है, you can enjoy your life as well. Okay, this is a one question which comes a lot, like there are so many distractions. How to stay focused? How did you stay focused to your coding and career?
Like how did I stay focused? Like my focus started from the lockdown only. जब घर पे आ गया था तभी मेन फोकस स्टार्ट ही हुआ। लाइक तब तक तो सिर्फ पार्टीज एंड स्पोर्ट्स यही सब हो रहा था कॉलेज में, बट हाँ फोकस
आपने
तभी से
आपदा में
स्टार्ट हुआ।
अवसर ढूंढ लिया.
यस क्या?
आपदा में अवसर ढूंढ लिया आपने.
हाँ बस आपदा में अवसर ढूंढा था, यही हुआ था। तो तभी फोकस स्टार्ट हुआ, पढ़ना स्टार्ट किए और फिर चलता गया। इंटरेस्ट आ जाता है एक बार किसी चीज में तो फिर करते रहते हैं।
Okay, so you have to find something that motivate you. In this case of Raveet, he found interest in coding. तो वही motivate करा, problem solve करी, मजा आया, next problem solve करी और interest आया, and so on and so on. He participated and reached his journey. So you have to find what excites you, motivates you. Is it the package? Is it the company? Is it the prestige? Is it the fun of doing it? तो आपको वो find करना है और उसी को follow करना है. This is the last question. Do you have any advice to your juniors, like if you want to say anything?
So like my advice for my juniors will be obviously कि first don't get demotivated. किसी को देख के नहीं चलना है, अपना अगर कोई टारगेट सोचा है उस पे कंटिन्यूअसली बस वर्क करना है, उस पे फोकस करना है। तुम्हें इस चीज पे डिमोटिवेट नहीं होना कि दूसरा क्या कर रहा है क्या, तुम्हें डिमोटिवेट उस दिन होना है जिस दिन तुम अच्छे से 6 घंटे नहीं प्रिपरेशन कर पाए हो, तो नेक्स्ट डे उसे कवर अप करना है। सेकेंड इज कि हाँ पार्टीज एंड ऑल सब ये नहीं है कि पढ़ाई सिर्फ पढ़ाई है, सिर्फ पढ़ाई है, सब करो, वो सब भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। कॉलेज लाइफ को भी इंजॉय करना है।
Okay, so one thing that he has said, you have to focus on the input. जब आप इनपुट पे ध्यान दो, आउटपुट अपने आप आएगा. दूसरा है सब कुछ करना है बट बैलेंस करना है. ये नहीं है कि बस पार्टी ही करे जा रहे हैं ना, मस्ती ही करे जा रहे हैं, या फिर सिर्फ पढ़ाई ही करे जा रहे हैं. तो सब कुछ करो, बैलेंस के साथ करो, ठीक है. सो नाउ दिस इज द एंड ऑफ दिस सेशन. हमने काफी सीरियस बातें करी है, अब थोड़ा सा फन हम करते हैं. सो नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डू अ फन रैपिड फायर, जिसमें रवि बहुत क्विक आंसर्स देंगे. हमने पहले क्वेश्चंस इनको नहीं बताए, तो मैं ऑन द स्पॉट क्वेश्चन सोच के इनके पूछूंगा. तो रवि, आर यू रेडी फॉर दिस?
यस।
कोई हैम्पर नहीं मिलेगा, ठीक है. सो आई एम रियली सॉरी फॉर दैट. ओके, सो व्हाट इज योर फेवरेट वेब सीरीज?
My favorite Vampire Diaries.
Okay, Vampire Diaries, very scary. So, who is your favorite DSA CP YouTuber?
Like Sumit Malik sir.
Okay, Pep Coding, very good. He's a very nice person. Arranged marriage or love marriage?
Arranged marriage.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Your mom must be very happy. Settling abroad or living in India?
Living in India, always.
Okay, very good. Google or Amazon?
Google.
That was a googly question from my side. So this was the session for today. Thank you, Raveet, for taking out your time. I hope this session will be very helpful to all the students. Please like the video and comment if you have any queries. We will ask Raveet and follow up with this question. If you want to connect with Raveet and ask any questions, you can connect with him on his LinkedIn. The link is there in the description. And we are going to bring lots of these sessions on different companies. You can subscribe to our channel as well.